Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into South Coast Radio, and joining us today is a multi talented South African singer, songwriter, entertainer, chef, former radio host, and now international performer, Byron Daglin. Byron has just released his brand new single called Come On Down, and the first taste of his upcoming debut album, Love and Other Frequencies, recorded all the way in Palma de Mallorca, Spain, with
De
his
Mallorca.
sorry.
Palma de Mallorca.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so with his blend of alternative pop, R&B, and dance influences, Byron is stepping boldly into a new chapter of his music career, and we are excited to hear all about it. Byron, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Good morning, man. I'm very good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. And once again, it's awesome to have you with us. So let's
Good to be here.
Awesome. So let's talk about the new single called Come On Down. For listeners who haven't heard it yet, what's the heart and story behind this track?
Well, Come On Down is really about that magnetic moment when two people lock eyes on the dance floor and the whole room just dissolves into color and movement. It's that mix of confidence and vulnerability, wanting someone, inviting them closer, and letting the music do the talking.
Oh, that's awesome. And the song blends alternative pop, R&B, and dance. What drew you to this particular sound and vibe?
Well, I listen to a variety of different genres, but those three genres have always been a home for me. I love the moodiness of alternative pop, the groove and emotion of R&B, and the energy of dance. When we were building this track, it just made sense to let those worlds meet. I wanted something that felt modern, infectious, and still had that soulful undercurrent that I naturally lean towards.
That's awesome. And so you describe the track as capturing the electricity of being drawn to someone on the dance floor. Was this inspired by real life moments from your performances?
Okay, so yes and no, because I naturally I get inspired by human emotion.
Okay.
So I see myself more as a storyteller than I am a lyricist. But performing in Spain has given me so many moments where you can literally feel the room shift. People connecting, moving together, losing themselves. You pick up on stories in the crowd, even without words. And a lot of those experiences seep into the song.
Great stuff. And then also looking at the album and production, the song "Come On Down" is the lead single from your upcoming debut album "Love and Other Frequencies." What can fans expect from the full album?
Well, the album is a journey through different shades of connection: love, longing, distance, chemistry, and self-discovery. Each track has its own frequency, its own emotional wavelength. Sonically, it moves between alternative pop, R&B, electronic influences, also a bit of island style music, but everything is tied together by honesty. And I wanted this record to feel intimate yet expansive.
And how did performing internationally in Spain through the year shape the themes and sound of your new music?
You know what? Spain opened me up a lot. The audiences here, they feel music physically, they move, they react, they give back. That kind of feedback loop made me rethink how I write. I started paying attention to how a bass line makes a room shift, how a lyric hits when you're singing it to strangers who suddenly feel like friends. It influenced both the rhythm and the emotional depth of the album.
Great stuff. And then also looking at your journey and personal side of life. So your journey is incredibly diverse, from being a radio host to a caregiver to a chef and then to owning Eat and Nook and now an international musician. How have all these experiences shaped you as an artist?
Well, everything I've done has taught me how to connect with people. Like being in radio taught me storytelling. Caregiving taught me compassion.
Yeah.
Cooking and running my own business taught me discipline and creativity under pressure.
Hmm.
All of those worlds shape the way I approach music, with heart, with intention, and with respect for the people listening.
And you also mentor young artists. How important is it for you to give back and guide upcoming talent?
You know what? That's one of the things I miss most being away from home.
Yeah.
But it's incredibly important. I know what it feels like to start from scratch and not always have guidance. Mentoring young artists keeps me grounded and reminds me why I make music in the first place. To
Yeah.
express, to grow, and to help others do the same. There's something fulfilling about watching someone discover their voice and seeing that confidence bloom.
True. That's really awesome stuff, Byron. And through all your travels, your family remains your grounding support. How do your wife, mother, and three boys inspire your work?
Well, they're my anchor. Like, my mom was my first vocal coach. I mean, she's been coaching me since I was 4 years old.
Okay.
And I remember this vaguely, but I remember it was like 4 or 5, and I was singing in church, and I forgot the words. And she was sitting in the back of the church, and all of a sudden, I mean, I'm 4 or 5 years old, so I'm freezing up, and I just hear my mom's voice from the back of the church starting to sing, and that's how I regained my confidence back. And obviously, I continued singing again, and so she's been my support system since day one. My wife, well, she's one of my biggest supports aside from my mom. She's probably one of the strongest women I know, because I mean, I'm away from home and most of the time, and she's stuck back home raising the kids. And I mean, it takes a lot to raise 3 boys. So they are truly my roots, and my boys, wow, they're my best friends. They give me purpose. Being away from them makes the work meaningful.
Yeah.
I'm not just creating for myself. I'm building something for them emotionally. They in every lyric, in every melody. They remind me who I am outside of what you would say spotlight.
Yeah. True. So, looking at the live performance energy, you spend most of the year performing across Spain, hotels, restaurants, bars. What do what do international audiences connect with most about your sound?
Well, I think they connect with the sincerity. Even when I'm singing upbeat tracks, there's always emotion behind it.
Yeah.
People pick up on authenticity. They feel when you're present with them. I also like to mix genres. So like we are doing tribute shows this side,
Okay.
and the show I'm doing is a Motown tribute show, but we always like to mix different genres within the Motown show.
Okay.
Even you know.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome stuff, Byron. And do you find that your live shows overseas fuel your songwriting ideas?
Definitely. I mean, like live shows are like laboratories. You instantly feel which grooves move people, which lyrics land, which moments create spark. Those reactions often turn into ideas when I put pen to paper. Performing has become part of my writing process.
And is there a memorable performance moment from Spain that you feel represents this new chapter in your music?
You know what? That's actually, well, there's so many special moments.
Yeah.
And most of the time, what I appreciate, especially from audiences this side, is like the whole audience will end up singing with you.
Yeah.
Strangers from different countries all rocking to the same melody. It's spontaneous, emotional, and powerful. And those kind of moments, it does make you realize that you are stepping into a new phase as an artist. But I have to say this one thing. There was this one specific night where we were performing on stage, and these guys walked in looking familiar, and we didn't even realize that band members from UB40 was actually walking in to watch our show.
Wow. That's
And yes, and then we spent some time after the show, spent some time together. They invited us to their gig, and that's also one of the moments that stood out for me.
That's really awesome, indeed, Byron. And so, looking forward to what's next, with Come On Down now out, what's next for you, and when can fans expect the full album?
Well, right now I'm gearing up for the rollout of Love and Other Frequencies. So people can expect the full album to come out in the next couple of months, because there are still a few more singles dropping before that. I mean, Come On Down is just the start.
Okay. And are there plans for music videos, performances back home, or perhaps a South African tour?
Well, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, there might be a music video in the works for Come On Down, and I'd like to bring the new music back home for the live shows. You know, a South African tour will definitely be cool. will definitely be cool. But for now, we just focus on getting Love and Other Frequencies out there, hoping people will appreciate and receive it the way that I would love them to. You know.
100%. That's really awesome stuff, Byron. And finally, where can listeners stream Come On Down and follow your musical journey online?
Well, Come On Down is on all major streaming platforms, including Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon Music, etc., etc. And people are more than welcome to follow me on social media. On Instagram and TikTok, I'm Byron Daglin, at S.C.R. Byron Daglin. And then on Facebook, they can just find me under Byron Daglin.
Awesome stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, that was the incredible, versatile and talented Byron Daglin sharing the story behind his brand new single Come On Down. The track is out now on all digital platforms. Make sure you stream it, share it, and keep an eye out for the full album Love and Other Frequencies coming soon. And also to Byron, thank you so much once again for joining us on South Coast Radio. We can't wait to see what this debut era unfolds for you as well.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it so much.
Awesome. It's an honor having you with us on the lines. And to the listeners, stay tuned as we're about to play Byron's track, which is called Come On Down. As we're about to play that right now, you guys can enjoy, and I will see you in a moment. Cheers.
Best days are the best music for your ears. My one and only station.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is South Coast Radio.